fashion cannot be made in Africa. It's impossible to source textiles in Africa. Surely you can't produce quality in Africa. And everyone you want to meet with in Africa is unreliable and only wants to rip you off. Is that true? See, the fashion gurus and insiders will tell you that fashion production in Africa is impossible and you'd be crazy to try it. They'll advise you against manufacturing fashion in Africa and say, just stick with China, Bangladesh, or Turkey. See, having worked in 20 years in the fashion industry and 10 years in Africa's fashion industry, I now 1000% disagree. And you know what? I ain't alone. And neither am I crazy. Because guess what? You've got H&M, you've got ASOS, you've got Topshop, you've got Wrangler, you've got Lee Jeans, Calvin Klein, you've got the PVH group. You've got that Italian firm, CALZELDONIA, Timberland, and even actress Rosario Dawson, and they disagree too. Why? Because they've all produced in Africa. You see, these fashion retailers and brands, the kind like Lemlem, and you've got Axe and Brothers Vellies, they're proving that manufacturing and scaling production of fashion goods in Africa is possible. They are proving that it's possible to source textiles in Africa. You can get an abundance of cotton, leather, raffia, silks, and more. Brands are selling the African-made goods into retailers like Barney's. You've got, even Anthropology, Selfridges, even London, Ukes, and other places, for whom quality of the highest level is of importance. So if these African brands are getting their product, their made in Africa product, into these stores, it shows that African can make quality goods, right? They are doing ongoing business as well, these brands, ongoing business and repeat orders with their suppliers. This shows that you can build successful, honest relationships with suppliers and those who do ethical production and work in high working standards, high quality standards and ethical conditions. And above all, these suppliers, they're the kinds that are right for you and your product. They can be found. Working with agents and the team support like myself, having us in place can get you to work with those suppliers. All you need is just the know-how. You need the business support they can provide, that, the insights that we can give you, the kind where you can work out the where, the who with, the what to produce, and, having someone like an African business coach or consultant, they'll take you through to the source immediately. You won't waste any more of your time hunting Google daily. You won't waste any more money spent on production with substandard suppliers, the kind who can only work on, one-off pieces and low quality, the kind that are recommended by your family or friends and those that you may have met on the roadside in Africa whilst on holiday. Those aren't the kind that you will need to be working with. They can't meet the deadlines that you need. And above all, communication is often one to be questioned. So instead, you need someone who has a list of qualified, quantified, professional and vetted suppliers, someone who has been there before you. That is the solution that you need. They will obliterate your overwhelm. Someone like myself can take you from overwhelm to becoming an overachieving business owner, the kind who make impact on the ground in Africa through making quality product with compelling stories. Guys, I'm Jacqueline Shaw and I'm proudly your African fashion business coach, and I can do this just for you.